Hi guys, this is JJ. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Friday. Today's pick a card is going to be all about the ascension and the awakening that is going on in the collective. A lot of us are quantum jumping, a lot of us are shifting timelines. With that being said, I'm gonna have three piles. Like always, I'm gonna show them before I move to each selected pile. Remember that these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Something doesn't fit, do not force it to fit. With that being said, if you are new and if my videos inspire you, motivate you in any type of way, I hope that you subscribe. I hope that you like, comment, and share. It really helps the channel out. And I will see you guys in your selected pile.
Hello, you guys. Welcome back. So, here are the three piles: pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three. Like always, take a deep breath, relax, and see which is the pile that draws you in or that calls you. Or, if you're just like me and you just scroll and you just pick any of them, whatever is your method for choosing a pile. If you need to pause the video, feel free to pause the video. If you need to meditate on which pile, go ahead and do that as well. With that being said, let's get started with pile number one. Hello, pile number one. Let's have a look and let's see what is your guidance during this time of big shifts, of this awakening that is going on in the collective. So I'm getting a quote for you guys from Pocahontas, and it is, "What I love most about rivers is you can't step in the same river twice. The water is always changing, always flowing." So for you guys, I feel like you guys are stepping into, a metaphorically speaking, a new river, right? You're stepping into new waters, and I feel like the message here for you guys is to flow, is to flow with the changes, because you are taking steps towards a new version of you, or towards a new creative project, a new beginning. Whatever this is, it does feel out of your comfort zone a little bit. Okay, I have to be honest here. I'm seeing a lot of green, a lot of like maroon color. So I'm seeing the heart chakra, the solar plexus. I'm seeing some yellow as well. Here I see I'm seeing two masquerades as well. So I feel like there's this energy of whatever this is feels fun, right? Like a masquerade party. It feels fun. It feels different. It feels a little bit like mysterious as well. For some of you, this could be that you're also removing a mask that you have been wearing, okay? For some of you, but let's have a look here. We have the Page of Spears. Okay, so this would be the Page of Swords in this deck. And we have the Four of Spears. Okay. You're learning new things. Speak your truth. Okay, a lot of throat chakra here as well. We have prepare, the best is yet to come in, and then we have you're about to land a badass job or position. Okay, so there's something new here. You're learning something new with the Page of Spears here. Again, for some of you, I feel like you're taking something that was already existing and you're repainting it, or you're like rebranding it, or you're adding to it. You're adding more passion, more fire into whatever this was at the beginning, because the roses were, I know in the original movie they're white in the movie, right? But here in this deck, they're like gray. But then also here you can see a little bit of white. So I feel like there's like, whatever this is, you're building upon something. Kind of like the quote says, right? The quote says, "What I love most about rivers is you can't step in the same river twice." So I feel like even though it is a river, right? So it's kind of like the same foundation in a way, but it's different water, because the water is always flowing and it's always changing. And I feel like that's kind of the thing with the roses here. Like they're white, that was the foundation, they're roses. And then you added like, what would we say, primer to it, which will be gray. And then now we add the red. So I feel like there's this energy of like, I'm building upon something, but what was missing was the passion and the drive, and you're finally putting it in. And also Mars energy here as well. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be embodying this Mars energy. You might have heavy Aries in your chart as well, but it's like you're taking action with passion here. And it's something I feel like you've been meditating or sleeping on it with the Four of Swords. And I feel like you're now ready. You're now ready to speak your truth. Like I said, with the masquerade. So it could be for some of you, you're finally taking the mask. Maybe it was like you were you were dipping your toes in the water. And it's like, okay, now I know. Now I'm fully ready to paint it. I added the primer. I am ready to now lay the color on there. Ask. For some of you, you've been asking a lot. Okay, for some of you, you've been wanting to change jobs. It's like, again, it's like maybe in the same field, but it's like a better position, or, you know, an ascension of some sort here, or like a raise. That's what I mean. Level 8 consciousness. Your ego is beginning to crumble. You master the energy you channel. Your energy can influence others' actions. So for some of you, I feel like you went through this ego death. You went through this ego death here. Look at that. For some of you, like I said, it's this energy. You've been learning a lot. You've been absorbing a lot of information that maybe at the time you didn't know how to implement it, but now you will, and now you're implementing it in something that was already existent here. The card says, find the blessing in the struggles, grow and expand beyond the limitations. And that is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is someone who is very inquisitive. He's someone who likes to learn, and he's always eager to try different things and new ideas, new visions, new perspectives in life. And so I feel like this is where you're going. It's like you're entering like the student energy where you're like, yeah, I want to learn. I want to see. You're going to be very curious too. So we have Mystic Healer. For some of you, it's your healing abilities as well. Maybe you're tapping into spirituality. I feel like there's a lot of triumph here because you've absorbed a lot of this information, and now like you're synthesizing it, and now you're creating something here that is going to bring in a lot of abundance. A lot of abundance, or a really good job position or title, and it's going to help bring expansion, but also a lot of triumph in your life. This could be something like you picking up on a skill that maybe, you know, went stale or you put in the back burner for a while. This could also be you're getting a certification of something, you're getting certified in something. But this feels like you've been thinking about it for a while, but you just, for whatever reason, didn't pull through. 2 of Wands, right? We have 2 Wands here. This is also about planning. You're planning something. You're moving in a new direction. You're going on a new path here. We have Green Man's Bride. I heard grandpa. Someone's grandpa, or your grandpa, if he's in spirit, has been guiding you, okay? This grandpa might have had green eyes for some of you. For some of you, I feel like you're getting married, or you just got married, or you just entered in a partnership, whether this be a work partnership, okay, or you're working with your partner, with your significant other. I feel like this grandpa is watching your relationship. And I feel like there's a sense of like this is a sacred union between you and your person, okay? For others of you, there is this masculine energy that is watching you and wants you to stay committed, okay? Committed to your path, to your new path that is unfolding for you. Yeah, because 8 and 3 is 11. It's like a new portal. You might be feeling a lot of ascension. You probably got like vertigo or things like this. Hello from heaven. Yeah, I didn't even look at these cards. Yeah, there's like an ancestor or a masculine spirit guide that it is helping you during this time to go in this new direction. And yes, there might be a lot of growth with the Page of Swords, but you have an expansive mind, pile number 1, that you're ready for this, okay? Because there's a lot of prosperity, a lot of opportunity, a lot of expansion coming in. So just stay committed, speak your truth, be authentic, and that is what I have for you guys. So If it motivated you, inspired you in any way, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. So let's have a look. All of them are starting off with a quote. So your quote is, sometimes the right path is not always the easiest. With that being said, I feel like your path is changing. It might seem a little complicated or a little complex, but I feel like your spiritual team is wanting you to know that it's okay. And the part that really catches my attention is the right path is not always the easiest. There might be a lot of work, but they're saying it's worth it, okay? It's worth it. Don't resist to change either, pile number 2. I don't know why that's coming in. The King of Teacups. The King of Cups. I love this card in this deck. It's one of my favorite ones. Okay, let's have a look here. And the Sun. Yeah, let your heart lead the way here. Listen to your heart. If you listen to your heart, you will understand. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. There's a lot of happiness that you're stepping into, a lot of success, a lot of victory, a lot of emotional stability with the King of Teacups here. For a lot of you, you're stepping into counseling or being a life coach or just offering heartfelt guidance to others, or just, I don't know why I'm getting more involvement with people, like one-on-ones is what I'm getting here. I don't know what is it that you guys do, but that's what I'm picking up. Think rich and wealthy. Okay. Money blocks. Okay, what's going on? For a lot of you, I feel like the Sun is going to come in to highlight what your money blocks are in order for you to address them and heal them. Okay, and while you are noticing your money blocks, it's easy sometimes when we see our blockages, it's easy for us to sometimes get caught up in them and forget that we're meant to heal them and move forward. So your guides are actually saying, be kind to yourself in the process of you healing these blockages when you identify them. Okay, don't identify with the blockages. Learn to detach from the blockages and look at them from an outside perspective in order for you to be able to look at them from a more balanced place and to be able to heal them. Okay, because a lot of you is your mindset that is getting in the way here. Be honest with yourself. Warrior spirit. Relentless commitment to challenges. Approaches life as a personal battle, here to master your forceful nature. For a lot of you, it's like you've been in this energy of forcing things to happen. It's like you've always needed to fight for what you want. You've always needed to defend what's yours. You know, it's like things. It was like one obstacle after the other. So this has created this mentality of like, I always need to fight. I always need to put my foot down. I always need to be on the defense. I always need to have my guard up. And your guides are actually saying, in this new energy that you're stepping into, we want you to step into this emotional balanced place. Okay, that is how we're going to attract all the success and abundance that we want. But every time we're changing our mindset, every time we're changing our philosophies or our lens in which we see the world, you know, it can bring up a lot of uncertainty, and we might feel inadequate, for lack of a better term. And so your guides are saying, be kind to yourself in the process, but be honest with yourself when it comes to, you know, do I really need this defense or this protection here? Okay. Also be honest with yourself in the sense of like, you know what? I don't need to be so guarded. Okay. Because I feel like there is this energy of like, I'm getting this kind of like when, you know, Your parents teach us if you don't work really, really hard or extra hours, you don't get what you want, kind of thing, right? Like you have to work really hard for your money, that type of mentality. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're overcoming that mentality. And again, be kind to yourself. Tragedy helps you find your purpose. Deep lessons concealed in tragedies help others cope during tragedy. So, okay, perfect. Okay. Now, I'm not saying perfect that you're going through tragedy, because that's not what I'm picking up on. What I'm picking up on for some of you, this is the reason why you have this warrior spirit, because you've been through some deep shit. I gotta be honest. You've been through some difficult things here, but you always have, have come out good, like, with success and victory, and you've always managed to rebuild yourself. And so we're kind of putting this behind, okay? In the sense of like, I don't need to be fighting all the time. Like the war is over type of thing is what I'm picking up on here. But I'm also getting the energy for some of you, you're taking this tragedy that you've been through, the wisdom that it taught you, and you're actually now guiding others. You're taking these deep lessons and you're helping others cope with their tragedy, cope with the disasters in their life, and helping them step into the sun. Very beautiful energy. That's why I was getting like coaching type of energy here. Yeah, it's like you also need to do this. You need to remind yourself that, yeah, when stuff happens, when the tower does come in, the sun eventually comes out. That the rainbow, after the rain, the rainbow shows up, right? That type of energy. And for some of you, you're teaching people as well how to do this. You're teaching people like, hey, yeah, sometimes there's thunderstorms and there's hail and there's, like these really bad moments of rain. But you know what? Nothing lasts forever, and the sun comes out sooner or later. So you're teaching others how to do that because you've gone through this yourself. And so you're going to help them open a new door that will lead to the sun. And for some of you, you are opening this new door for yourself, but there's still certain money blocks that you do have to work on. The wandering path. Hey, wasn't that part of the quote? No, I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, sometimes the right path is not always the easiest. And that's the thing. For some of you, you have to bring a tower down. Maybe you're the one that has to make the choice of, leaving something, abandoning something in order for you to start fresh again. And so you might feel for a moment that you're wandering. You might feel for a moment that you're lost. But you have to remind yourself to enjoy the journey, that you're not really lost. You're always being guided, and you're very smart like this fox here. And I feel like also you're teaching others how to do this. You're teaching others like, hey, you know what? Enjoy the journey. Don't be so serious about it. Yes, bad things happen, but we're gonna be okay. And for some of you, you're teaching others like, hey, you got to be honest with yourself. You're not happy there. Yeah, it will be a tragedy maybe to walk away or to leave something. But you know what? You have to also take into consideration your own personal happiness. Pile number 2, you guys are like, yes, look at this. Okay, this is like a dual message. Because for some of you, I feel like you're learning this. You're in the process of learning, like trusting spirit. For some of you, a tower needs to happen. I'm really sorry. Yeah, it's like your guides will bring a tower in order for you to go on a different path. And that might not be easy. And your guides are like, follow me. Follow me. It's okay. You're going to be okay. Just enjoy the journey. I'm getting this like, what is it? This IG post of like, when your ancestors or your guides tell you enjoy the ride, and then it's a roller coaster on fire. You're like, the ride. It's one hell of a ride, right? That's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. But for others of you, I feel like you are the one guiding others to this beautiful door, because you're teaching them like, hey, you have the key. You've always had the key. The key is right there. If you come with me, I could teach you. If you come with me, I can help you unlock these doors, these possibilities, I can help you find this newfound clarity that I found, right? You guys are like my prophets, my life coaches. You guys are my motivational speakers, my counselors. Pile number 2. So your message is this looks like an I, but I know it's a bell. Your message is to trust where you're being led. And we have chakra clearing. Well, I can't speak. Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. You might work with Metatron, Archangel Metatron. Isn't he like the teacher? I'm pretty sure he's a teacher. Yeah, he's the one that's all about self-mastery. And that's what I feel like pile number 2 you've learned or you're learning right now. Because you're going to guide others to also learn how to... Is it obtain self-mastery or have self-mastery? Yeah, I feel like you guys work very closely with Archangel Metatron. I feel like you guys do. Hold on, I want to look him up because I do not want to leave you guys like that. Give me a second. So he is, let's see. So he enables us to walk in the 5th dimensional energy. Yeah, and he helps as well replace negative thoughts with positive ones, which is what you guys are doing or helping others do. You guys are stepping into your own personal power. Because this archangel is all about self-awareness. Because through self-awareness, because self-awareness is a key to unlock your intuition, yeah. Okay, I'm trying, hold on, to see if anything else here. Okay. Maybe you work with Metatron's cube. It's all about your thoughts. Okay. So that's what I'm going to leave you guys with. Maybe pray to Archangel Metatron as well to kind of help guide you. But that is what I have for you guys, pile number 2. Take care of yourselves. If it inspired you, motivated you in any type of way, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Pile number 3. Let's have a look and let's see what is your guidance. So your quote is, "You know your path, child, now follow it." Okay, so for some of you, either you already received clarity as to what it is that you're supposed to be doing, and for others of you, you're about to. But I feel like for many of you, pile number 3, you guys know your path already. Okay. Another quote that I'm picking up for you guys is, "My world has changed and so have I. I have learned to choose and I have learned to say goodbye." So for some of you, you're learning to say goodbye to something or someone. I feel like this is a big lesson that you guys have learned throughout, I would say, lifetime or in the past few years. learning to let go of people. And yeah, and I feel like for some of you, you might be letting go of something here because you know your path and you got to follow it. And the thing here is you have changed. The world has changed. Everything has changed. The energy has changed. And your guides are saying, you already know, you already learned how to say goodbye. So don't be shy to say goodbye now. Okay? What is the 7 of Hedgehogs? So that is the 7 of Pentacles. And the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Pure Pentacles. This is something in the 3D. This is something that you're doing here in the physical realm. What are we doing? Remember your worth. Toxic work environment. Okay, for some of you, you're leaving your job. Maybe that's why they were like, you already know how to say goodbye. Don't be shy. This is your year. This is your time. This is your time to shine. But I feel like there's a little bit of a risk that you need to take, but you already know how to manifest money. 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. There is a lot of assistance. You're tapping into spiritual abundance is what I'm getting here, okay? And I feel like by you maybe needing to walk away or saying goodbye to something, it's creating this fog or this veil around your worth. And your guides are saying you already know your worth. Remember your worth. Fresh air. For some of you, you need something different and you know this. Trailblazer, yeah. Okay. Pile number 3, you guys are my trailblazers. You guys are not meant to be working a 9 to 5 now. For some of you, you are, but I feel like you're meant to do it your own way, your own eccentric way, okay? I feel like you're meant to lead others. You're creating your own path, and that's why your guys are saying you have always been a trailblazer. Pile number 3. Why are we now shy to go your different path? You've always been different. You always stand out from the crowd. Why now? Why all of a sudden are we shying away? Why all of a sudden are we dimming our light, right? Because you're here to create a path for others. You're meant to lead. And you're going to be the first to do something here, whether this be the first in your family, the first in your group of friends, whether this be, the first to create something different. But whatever it is, it's different. It's different, and it might make you a little uncomfortable, especially because you have been investing in something else that has not been working for you. And I feel like your guides are like, yeah, it's time for fresh air. It's time to move in a different direction. If you do that, if you choose to embrace your trailblazing qualities or your quirkiness, this could be your year. This could be your year. Yeah, it's like you're seeking answers, but I feel like you're seeking answers in all the wrong places. It says here, exploring metaphysical and esoteric fields. For some of you, you're meant to trailblaze, be different. You're meant to be, or how does my son put it? You're meant to, shoot, I wish my son was here to tell me exactly what the words he says. But basically, it's like you're meant to, for example, let's say you're like myself. You're in the spiritual community, and you're meant to do things very different than what has been done in the spiritual community, and you're meant to implement something new or bring like a big breakthrough to that area, that arena, or that field, right? And so I feel like this is the beginning of that spiritual truth that you're searching for, but you're gonna have to, I feel like you're gonna go at it alone with the trailblazer here, and that is your path. That's why Spirit is saying you already know your path, so walk in that path. We have here courage. Yeah, take action with passion. For a lot of you, this is going to be a little scary, okay? But your guides are saying, and she has a 9 of Swords here, I believe. What is this? Oh no, she doesn't. She has the Wheel of Fortune there, the Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, the World card, the Tower, and I can't see the rest, but it's like there is a change here. There is a change here that's coming in for you guys. What you've been searching for, the answer is coming in, but you will have to trailblaze. You will have to tap into this courage within you in order for you to take action. to find the answers that you're seeking. Trust that there's a divine plan. There's a reason why there's another path that is calling you, because the sun is there. For you, the gift. Yeah, for some of you, you're receiving this beautiful gift, but also you have a gift. That's why you're meant to be a leader. That's why you're meant to trailblaze. That's why you're so different, because you have this beautiful gift that your ancestors, however you call your higher power, has gifted, has bestowed upon you. And it's time to make it grow, because you have so much potential, pile number 3. But again, it's like your guides are saying, you've always been like this rebel, this trailblazer. Like they're saying, why are we shying away now? Why are we all of a sudden so concerned about what others say or what opinions they have of you or about the decisions that you make? There's an offer coming in. For some of you, this could be an offer that is very different. And you might feel like, oh, shoot, I don't deserve this, or I'm not worthy of this. And your guides are saying, oh, no, you're worthy of it. That's why it's being offered to you. And for some of you, you're in a toxic work environment as it is. It's like making the change would be easy, but it's like your thoughts or your insecurities or your sense of lack of self-esteem or self-worth is what is getting in the way of you accepting this beautiful gift that Spirit has planned for you, because there's a divine plan. There's a divine plan for you, and I need you to trust is what I'm hearing, because you know your path. So follow it. It's like you know the path you need to take. Outdoors and fresh air. Get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone. Pile number 3. It says, go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Yeah, you have so many. It's like what I channeled today on Insta. It's like the Mad Hatter, you know, you have these, I don't even know if I pronounced that correctly, but it's like you have these amazing ideas. You're this like mad scientist type of energy to you that I feel like your guides want you to embrace that. You know, you might have strong Rahu in your chart. Maybe Rahu in the first house, like myself. You might have, I think Rahu is the North Node, right? Is it? Oh my God, you guys, please forgive me if I got that wrong. Let me see, because your reading was very short. 9 of Pentacles. You're meant to have this financial independence, and for some of you, it's through spirituality. Okay, through your spiritual work, whether this be Reiki, whether this be, it's in the healing path, is what I want to say. And I feel like you're on your transition there. Yeah, because you have outgrown something. I just cut the deck. You have outgrown something. Maybe you have outgrown your work environment. Again, she doesn't fit in this house. So your guides are saying it's like you cannot grow where you're currently at. It's time to move. It's time to expand. It's time to make that change that you've been wanting to, because this is overwhelming. She looks tired. She looks sad. She looks depressed. I don't even know. But she looks... Yeah, it's like you've been sitting on these eggs, protecting these eggs. You know, this is the Queen of Pentacles in this deck. It's like you've been protecting this nest. But I feel like your eggs are ready to hatch here. Pile number 3. I'm getting the vision of Alice when she takes or she licks at, what is it? I don't even know what it is, but it makes her grow like really, really tall, and she like hits her nest. So for a lot of you, it's like you're about to elevate, but you're afraid of falling back down. Check out where your Rahu is. I just want to make sure that it is the North Node. Yeah, it is the North Node. Okay. Yeah, check where you have Rahu. You might have it in the first house like myself. You might have it in the seventh. You might have it in the fourth. You might have it in the 10th. But there's something about your Rahu placement that is very important. And Rahu has to do with life purpose. That's what my girl Adalist Mari has taught me recently. So yeah, check your Rahu placement, pile number 3. I feel like it's just going to confirm, because I feel like you guys already know your path. You're just a little bit doubtful if it is your path. But that is what I have for you, pile number 3. Take care of yourself, stay safe, and have a beautiful weekend. If I motivated you, inspired you in any type of way, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. And bye.